Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Learn English Zone, the place where learning English is always an adventure. Today, I'm going to tell you a thrilling mystery story called The Mysterious Map. While you enjoy the adventure, you'll also learn useful English words and phrases with simple explanations so you can improve your vocabulary. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into the mystery. Part 1. The Discovery. It was a rainy afternoon in the small coastal town of Greyport. Ethan, a curious 17-year-old boy, was cleaning the dusty attic of his late grandfather's house. While moving an old wooden chest, he heard a strange clink sound. Inside the chest, he found a rolled-up parchment, old paper or writing material, tied with a faded red ribbon. When he carefully unrolled it, his eyes widened. It was a map marked with strange symbols and a place labeled The Forgotten Shore. At the bottom corner, there was a note. Only the one who follows the clues, hints or pieces of information that help solve a mystery, will discover the truth. Ethan's heart raced. His grandfather had been a fisherman, but never once had he mentioned a hidden shore. Suddenly, his phone buzzed. It was his best friend, Mia. "Hey, you won't believe what I just found in the attic," Ethan said. "Don't tell me. Treasure?" Mia laughed. "Maybe," Ethan replied. "But it says I have to follow clues. I think this is more than just a game." Part 2. The First Clue. The next morning, the rain had stopped, and a light mist covered Greyport's harbor. Ethan met Mia at the old lighthouse. They studied the map. Mia pointed to a small drawing of an anchor, heavy object used to keep a boat in place. The anchor could mean the docks, she guessed. There was also a compass rose, symbol on a map showing directions, with an arrow pointing northeast. Following the direction, they reached a narrow alley between two weathered warehouses. On the brick wall, Mia spotted a carved stone with the same anchor symbol. Ethan brushed off the dirt and found an inscription, words carved or written on a surface. Beneath the stone, where the sea whispers, lies the next key, something important for solving a problem. Mia's eyes lit up. The tide pools! But as they turned toward the shore, Ethan noticed an elderly fisherman watching them closely. Part 3. The Hidden Tide Pool. The tide was low, revealing jagged rocks. Ethan and Mia climbed over slippery stones until they found a small cove. "This must be it," Ethan whispered. In the center of a tide pool, they saw a flat slab, large flat piece of stone, with the anchor symbol carved on it. Together, they lifted the slab and uncovered a rusted metal box. Inside was a locket, small piece of jewelry that opens to hold a picture, containing a photo of Ethan's grandfather with two other men standing in front of the same lighthouse. There was also a folded piece of vellum, fine parchment made from animal skin, with strange markings. Before they could study it, footsteps approached. The elderly fisherman stood there. "That belongs to me," he said in a low voice. Part 4. The Truth About the Map. "That's my grandfather," Ethan said firmly. The fisherman shook his head. "That was our crew. We were 3 men who found something worth hiding. That map is only a fragment, small piece of something larger. The rest is scattered, spread out in different places. One man vanished. Your grandfather had one piece. I have another." Ethan unfolded the vellum. It read, Seek the beacon, guiding light from a lighthouse at dawn. The map will only reveal itself when the morning light passes through the beacon's glass, the fisherman explained. But you're not the only ones looking for it. Meet me at the lighthouse at sunrise, and come alone. Part 5. Sunrise at the lighthouse. At dawn, Ethan climbed the lighthouse stairs, the vellum and locket in his pocket. The fisherman placed his own map fragment next to Ethan's. Together, they formed a complete map pointing far out to sea. When the first light hit the glass lens, a faint, weak, barely visible, glowing mark appeared. Coordinates. Suddenly, 3 strangers stormed in, one brandishing, holding in a threatening way, a crowbar, heavy metal tool for prying. Hand over the map. Instead, Ethan grabbed an oil lamp burning oil for light, and swung it, creating chaos. Mia appeared, pulling him toward the stairs. Outside, the fisherman emerged moments later. You've got the coordinates, numbers showing a location on a map. Now the real journey begins. Ethan looked at Mia. They both knew this was just the beginning. Final vocabulary recap. 20 words. Parchment, old paper for writing. Clue, hint for solving a mystery. Anchor, heavy object for boats. Compass rose, map symbol showing directions. Inscription, carved or written words. Key, important thing for solving a problem. Slab, large flat stone. Locket, jewelry that opens for a picture. Vellum, fine parchment from animal skin. Fragment, small broken piece. Scattered, spread out. Beacon, guiding light. Faint, weak or hard to see. Brandishing, holding in a threatening way. Crowbar, heavy prying tool. Oil lamp, lamp burning oil. Coordinates, numbers showing location. Faded, lost color over time. Weathered, worn by time and weather. Vanished, disappeared suddenly. And that's the end of part 5 of the mysterious map. But maybe it's just the beginning for Ethan and Mia. What do you think they'll find out at sea? Let me know your ideas in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed today's story and learned some new vocabulary, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Learn English Zone, and click the notification bell so you never miss our next English adventure. Thanks for joining me today. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video.